Hey there, everybody. Goth Egg Man coming at you. Hey, we have had a spectacular breeding day here at Goth Egg Guardians. Wow, we have had everybody that could be paired up, all except for Devil Dog. That, yeah, I don't know how he did it. We put him in to breed with the yellow belly asphalt that hasn't been named. I'm going to ask Goth Egg to name that snake. Yep, we got to get that one named. But yeah, everybody else, they have had some heavy breeding day today that has been paired up. We got Sean Lowe in there with Baphomet, and we stuck Dividend in there because, well, they separated. Dividend is a female, and she is our nerd line Darwin albino. That is she's starting her 4th year. She's a 2020, and well, if he sticks her, he sticks her. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Since finding out that our 3-year-old caramel albino that we never did pop or anything, because I took it for granted that, bought it from a pets, well, not pet store, a snake store, reptile store that specialized in snakes. So, it goes without saying we all can make mistakes in sexting them. But it happened, and I'm making the best of it, and stuck her in with Sean Lowe and said maybe, perhaps, he will get a little freaky and double tag that, because that is kind of, I do believe in trio breeding a lot of the time. Obviously, with, we put Carabella, our hybrid Poplin coastal cross, in with Mary, our wow line jungle carpet python, and Jasper, of course, is our tiger jungle carpet python. We got that going good, and well, another one that's going good. And over here, our soul sucker and our bell project. Our bell project is going to be spectacular. Everybody, come to Goth Egg Guardians. Check out on my Patreon, my Instagram, my Morph Market. We will have bells. I guarantee you, the odds are Goth Eggman knows how to play this game. You don't go 1-to-1. A lot of people like 4-to-1. Well, let's find out how badly Goth Eggman likes his bells and likes that long pondent square. When you find out how many times we put that soul sucker through everybody, because you want to hit those odds, make the odds in your favor. That is a free bit of old school advice from Goth Eggman and his breeding. You hoard back the best of the best. Only sell them when you need to make profit or friends to add into the projects. But look here. Our newest entry into the Bell Project. And if you catch my shorts today and last night, we put him in there yesterday, and today he is locked with her twice, and we got our soul sucker going into a Huffman Lesser. And we put him in with Cardi, our Sulfur Mojave. We put him, which is in the Bell Project. Another one that we put in with him that will hit the Bell Project will be Lotto, our Inchy lesser. That way we have two entries of the lesser, and everybody knows what that lesser gene does to the ball pythons, especially since Goth Egg Man has a secret ingredient that is a proven male, and will, let's just say, when you add that one into those babies, you know, the sapphire gene, that intensifies everything in those babies. When I get done with them, that offspring, Goth Egg Man knows how to plan ahead. He knows we are at tier F level 1 at Goth Egg Guardians. This is our freshman year. So everybody, if you want to get on Goth Egg Man's projects and catch them in the full entirety and be a part of them as they go on, because, you know, Goth Egg Man, he's been in this business a long time. He knows what allylically matches, what codon would go with what codon. What is a deadly combination? Hey, how many of you guys in the early 90s learned that spider to spider? Hey, yeah, okay. We ain't even gonna talk about spider gene, and because I'm thinking about head size on that as a way to pick which ones to breed because of the inner ear canal issues. If you check out some of the CT scans, but back to my breedings. We have bred, and what will be up on Morph Market, our Scaleless Head project, Goth Egg and Goth Egg Man, Scaleless to Scaleless, Super Scaleless, cool. You got a scaleless snake, but it still looks like a pretty awesome normal with almost a jigsaw pattern. So if you're working on something in jigsaw, I highly suggest adding a little bit of the scaleless head. And you know, scaleless head, when you add it in, just does, yeah, you know what it does when you add it in with several different codominant genes. It does magnificent things. So Goth Egg Man has got his scaleless head project. We decided to go a different direction and use the sapphire gene to intensify and moderate our collection a little bit better, since Goth Egg Man is size restrictive. But y'all check out that scaleless head project is going up for sale on Morph Market, and right now we have eggs coming soon. So everybody, we're going to get a Patreon and everything set up, but you can catch me on my YouTube and message me about babies. You can message me about that. We will be having some amazing, because not only has Carabella locked in with Jasper, but Mary has locked in with him as well, with her as well, and so has Sean Lowe. So we got a triple sire going on. And then up in here we have our first F1 into the clown project that Goth Egg Guardians is doing here. That is Warhammer there. Our pastel hypo, double het hypo clown being bred into our black pastel double het clown, as well as into our chocolate pastel double het clown het piebald. Yeah, that is what that one is, as Victoria. So yes, we got those in there as a little trio breeding, because, well, I palpated them and they're all there. And he, when I got him, was nice size. I don't know what my scales are right now because everything's packed up, and don't know. They're somewhere packed up. So if you ask Goth Egg Man what his snakes weigh, they weigh about this much. I don't know. My scales are packed, so y'all gotta forgive me. Give me a little bit of leeway. I am trapped in the snow, in the mud. My RV got stuck in the mud while I was trying to get it out, to reset it, to get the Cadillac put in storage, since, well, my daughter, we won't get into that, but she is not going to be driving the Equinox down there. So now Goth Egg Man has to put the Cadillac in storage so he could put the Equinox on his car trailer and the Cadillac in storage, because Georgia, I don't know, she is in some sort of government advocacy. I don't know, but that's another story. And Goth Egg Man is here for a happy day. He has got his Morph Market account has finally opened up, got approved, and everything. Got all that sorted, and we will be listing some animals today on Morph Market, Goth Egg Guardians. And we'll be leaving a link today on there for that. So there will be some animals being listed on there. And Goth Egg Man is very happy to say he is having a tremendous breeding day. We have had locks confirmed with Sean Lowe, the Tiger visual, long time visual locks with Sean Lowe, the Tiger. Oh, I'm sorry, Sean Lowe is a Jaguar, coastal Jaguar, and Baphomet, the 100% coastal female. So we are going to have some nice animals coming out, nice coastals, 100%. They'll be 87.98676, whatever, the 87. But and some Jaguars out of that breeding, and we stuck Dividend in there. I mean, she is technically old enough, and technically, the last time I weighed her, she was of weight for a Darwin. She was, I believe, 1390 or not 1990, something like that. Not 1990 on her weight. So if she goes, she goes. If not, better luck next year. But the big news is we have caught confirmed locks in the last 24 hours with Jasper, the tiger jungle carpet python, and both Mary, the Wow Line jungle carpet python, and with Carabella, the hybrid Papuan coastal carpet python. And then we have had we have had 3 confirmed locks with Soulless, our soul sucker, being bred into our Huffman Lesser, which is our, what is that, 1, 2, 3, 4th entry into the Bell Project, which is where I expect everybody to take advice. And if you do projects, your female ratio minimize 4-to-1 minimum. Get that male working. Make him earn his keep. Goth Egg Man believes in a collection to have males in his collection, but to have males in his collection for a purpose. We are not pet owners, we are breeders. We have our pets at our special room. If they're in the snake room, are they being bred? No. They have to be here for a purpose, or they have to be for sale. Goth Egg Man believed in running a clean, efficient colony that serves a purpose. And he believes that if your males are here, they're here for a purpose. If you have so many that you want to breed into a project, it is because they came from your line and there's something spectacular out of that that you want to carry that trait specifically on, because it is the best of the best of the best of what you produced, not what you bought. Goth Egg Man believes that, but he also believes in getting some spectacular outcrossing blood. He will line breed, because if he got it perfectly, then snakes are not like humans. Those genetics, they allellically match, and I don't want to hear any arguments with it about line breeding. And as long as you do it purposely and you outcross, don't argue with me. It's a good day. I don't want to argue. Just don't argue with me. I said it out loud, and I don't care. Just, please, it's a good day. Goth Egg Man doesn't have very many of them here lately after being trapped in the snow after 16 days of being stuck and trapped. So, if he's having a good day, let him have a comment. He's having a good day, because he has had confirmed locks after confirmed locks after confirmed locks. Every male that he has bred and he plans to breed with, except for Devil Dog, which is an escapee. Not happy about this. We are in a 36-foot Gulf Stream, packed up with 32 other snakes, and myself, and a rat rack, and my firewater Indian, which is, from an old 1973 Universal's cartoon. Yep. So, yeah, where is Devil Dog? I am, when, the power went off, y'all watched that video with, we had the power surge, and then the breakers were more damaged than I thought, because, they got hot enough to break off of the circuit board on that and pop the aluminum. So that tells me that the aluminum got hot enough to, snap off and become brittle enough to, so, those breakers were past cooked. They just came on just to entertain me for one night. I caught that power surge before I caught on fire, and Goth Egg Man dropped a leg. We are running off 110 on extension cords. So I blocked the back of the RV off. Instead of that, I make me a nice little pallet in the walkway here. Keep warm, make sure that the snakes have plenty of heat. Block that area off, because I cannot run the heat tape and thermostat. I don't want to hear. I know it's breeding season and they need their heat in their cycling. But Goth Egg Man has propane heat and has a choice. You can either keep everybody at, but it's averaging 86 degrees in here, so it's no different than when I ran my facility. So we just cranked the heat up, blocked the back off, got the ambient air up, and we have heat lights everywhere for hots on there, because I don't want to hear a thing about hot spots for ball pythons. There is no hot. You have warm 88 to 90. You don't have a cold spot. That is so wrong. Goth Egg Man. Ball pythons came from tropical area, tropical heat. There is no cool spot. They have shade and cooling areas to regulate their heat and body temperature, which means you need to keep the ambient air up, and totes and racks are perfect for ball pythons. Anybody does that light, heat, terrarium, cold spot, I don't want to argue. It works for pet owners. But if you want your animals to breed and them to develop follicles and sperm counts to be high enough to give you nice fertile eggs, a little bit of advice. If they're tropical animals from tropical areas, reproduce nature. Tropical, hot, hotter. Warm, warmer. If they have a cold area, make sure they have shade and a hide. It's that simple. Give them what they need, not what you want to see or what you thought. Change your thinking. Change your thinking. It's okay. They are wonderful animals, and they are doing absolutely wonderful here. Goth Egg Man made do, and he's getting ready to get off of here because it looks like the weather. We have a snowstorm coming in again, and I can hear the weather starting to change, and it is a 74-mile round trip, nope, 78 miles round trip to the propane filling station and back. So, yeah, that is what Goth Egg Man's getting ready to do for the next hour. Then he's going to be listing stuff on Morph Market, Hay, and Goth Egg. I will send you a link immediately as they are uploaded, and that link becomes available, so you can let everybody know that they are up and going, and your daddy is taking care of business. So everybody, like and subscribe to my videos. Enjoy your day. It is a wonderful one so far with everybody breeding. I will be putting out a video with the list of all the breedings. So enjoy.